1, 2, 3, 4.
Why did you wanna work with kids?
I've always loved kids. I have a little sister, and I would always help her with homework. And she'd mainly ask for math help, and I'd help her figure out how to do it and how to remember it. And she'd get really excited because then she'd know how to understand math. And then I realized that I liked doing that. So I've always been good with tutoring little kids, and I've always loved it so much.
Why did you wanna serve at Powell?
Well, it was really Kyra's idea, and then when she explained more about Powell, I was like, okay, I definitely want to go here and serve here. I feel like I should serve here.
What kind of things do you do when you serve here?
Well, they usually come outside when we get here, so I usually end up being the one who plays tag with them. So I'll run around a lot, and I'll play tag with them. Then we come back in, and they'll usually watch a movie, and I help. I read books to kids as well, and then that's about it.
How has the experience serving here changed you?
It's definitely made me appreciate what I have more, and it's made me love the Spanish language even more because a lot of the kids speak Spanish here, so the teachers will speak Spanish to the kids, and it's really made me appreciate the Spanish language, and it's made me appreciate serving more.
Why did you want to become a teacher?
Well, I did an internship in college and I worked with older kids, but it was just remedial skills, and I wanted to do this job because I thought it would be easier to work with younger kids. That's not true, but I like working with the little kids, but this is my last year, so I'm going back to school to do something else.
Why did you choose Powell?
When I did AmeriCorps a few years ago, and there was 2 schools. It was Powell and a middle school. And I wanted little kids, so that's why I just decided to work at Powell. And the year that I came, we got the new principal, so I knew it was going to be a lot of changes and a lot of new teachers and new ideas, so I thought it would be a good fit for me.
How has teaching changed you, or the school in general? Or has it changed you?
I'm probably more patient, but still more... I'm the same, but I just, like, some things irritate me more when I see an older child who doesn't know how to tell time or how to read. It really upsets me because if somebody would have spent time with a child when they were in kindergarten and first grade, the child would have been a lot smarter. So I don't like seeing kids that are being neglected by getting a bad education.
What's your favorite thing about the school or teaching?
Picking up the kids and snuggling them.
Where do you serve?
I serve at Powell Elementary. It's a DC public school that serves many underprivileged kids. 95% of the kids are on the free lunch program, and many of them, their first language is Spanish. So it's a good experience to learn about new.
Why did you want to work with kids?
I wanted to work with kids because I enjoy it, and I want to do something with social work when I get older. So I think this would be a good learning experience and a good way to figure out exactly what I want to do.
What do you do when you serve in Powell?
We work with the after-school program, so we help the teachers watch the kids, play with them on the playground. Sometimes we'll help the teachers with their lesson plans, like cut out booklets and stuff like that, tutor the kids.
How has Powell changed you?
It's made me appreciate what I have more and how good of an education I have, because a lot of these kids, they don't have money for school supplies, they don't have money for like anything. So it just makes me appreciate everything that I have.
Why did you pick Powell?
I picked Powell because it's a lot different than any school I've ever been to. It's a lot of different ethnicities coming together, and it would just be a learning experience and a way to find out about new cultures. Why did you want to be a teacher?
Wow, that's a really loaded question. Okay. I enjoy working with kids. I've always worked with kids. Like even when I was in high school, I did volunteer work with camps, and then I became a camp counselor. I just kind of just fell into it. It seemed like second nature. I've always done it.
Why did you choose Powell?
I feel like it kind of chose me. I was job hunting, and I called them up, and they immediately were like, "Just come in right now." And I came in, and the principal was like, "Well, you're hired." It was just on the spot.
What's your favorite part about teaching, or like Powell in general?
How specifically, I love the team. I think the team's really, really supportive. This is the best team I've worked with. Everybody's really supportive. Everyone's really young. Everyone's energetic. No one's, I hate to use the word lazy, but everyone just kind of goes for it. Like nobody expects anybody else to do their work. But the kids also, and the fact that they're really young. This is my first position with elementary school kids, and especially with preschool and pre-kindergarten and kindergarten. They're super cute.
How has teaching changed you, or the school in general?
It's definitely given me more patience, and I notice the mistakes that I make, because if I'm doing something and I see a little kid copying me, I immediately become aware of my own actions, and it's making, I think that's the best word for it, it's making me more aware of the things that I do. For example, went to the zoo today, and a older gentleman cursed, and I had a kid with me, and I wanted to say something, but then I realized that's something I would have done in the past, but now because of where I work and who I work with, the little kids, I've kind of stopped doing that.
Why did you want to serve with children?
I decided to work with children because I really like kids. I think they're fun, and there's always so much to do with them. So.
Why did you choose Powell?
I chose Powell because I knew somebody who worked here, and so I knew that it was kind of like an underprivileged school somewhat, and that they could probably use it.
What do you do when you serve at Powell?
Most times we come and we just play with the kids, or we'll help out the teachers, with lesson plans, or cut up. One time we cut up booklets for the kids to do during the day. From that mountain peak up high, hey, I made it. I'm the world's greatest, and I'm that little bit of